Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Edwards. It's my turn to read you a story today. I've chosen a Curious George book. They're one of my favourite sets, but I bet you can guess why I've chosen the one about the chocolate factory. I hope you enjoy it. This is George. George was a good little monkey, and he always was very curious. One day, George went for a drive with his friend, the man in the yellow hat. "Look, George," the man said, "there's a shop in that chocolate factory up ahead. Let's stop for a treat." George loved chocolates. Inside the shop, boxes of chocolates were stacked everywhere, but the man with the yellow hat found his favourite straight away. "George," he said, "wait here while I buy these, and please stay out of trouble." George looked around the shop. He saw chocolate-covered cherries and fudge-flavoured lollipops. A chocolate bunny caught his eye. Then something else caught his eye. What were all of those people looking at? George was curious. He climbed up to get a better look. Through the window he saw lots of trays filled with little brown dots. What were all those little brown dots? George was curious. He found a door that led to the other side of the window. The little brown dots were chocolates, of course. A tour guide was showing a group of people and telling them how to see what was inside the chocolates by looking at the swirls on top. This little swirl means fudge. This one says that caramel is inside. And this wiggle is for marshmallow. This is the squiggle for a truffle. This one is for nugget. This sideways swirl is for orange fluff. And this one is for George's favourite, banana cream. George followed the tour group until they came to a balcony overlooking a room where the chocolates were made. Down below, busy workers picked the sweets off the machine and put them in boxes. These were the machines that made the chocolates with the swirls on top. The chocolates came out of the machines on long belts. But how did they get their swirls? George was curious. He climbed down from the balcony and up onto a machine. George was peeking inside. He was trying to see what was making the swirls when all of a sudden the chocolates began coming out faster and faster. They sped by him so quickly they seemed to be running on legs of their own. "Quick, bring more boxes," yelled a man with a tall white hat. "What happened?" asked another man. Nobody answered. Nobody knew what had happened, and everyone was so busy that no one noticed George. The workers began to fall behind, and the sweets began to fall off the end of the belt. "Save the chocolates!" yelled the man with the tall white hat. Meanwhile, George saw one of his favourites whiz by. He tried to catch the banana cream chocolate, but it was too fast. He chased it to the end of the belt. At the end of the belt, a pile of chocolates was growing taller and taller. George had never seen so many chocolates. As he searched for the banana cream, he put the others in the empty boxes. George was a fast worker. Someone noticed and yelled, "Bring that monkey more boxes. He's helping us catch up." Not all the chocolates made it into the boxes, but no more chocolates fell on the floor. Just when George and the workers were all caught up, the tour guide ran in with the man with the yellow hat. "Get that monkey out of here," she yelled. "He's ruining our chocolates." "But this little monkey saved the chocolates," explained the workers. Then the man with the tall white hat said to George, "You may have caused some trouble, but you were a speedy little monkey. You deserve a big box of chocolates for all your help." George was glad he was not in trouble, but he did not take the chocolates. Back in the car park, the workers waved goodbye. As George and his friends got into the little blue car, "George, are you sure you don't want any chocolates before we leave?" asked the man with the yellow hat. George was sure. Well, George caused the trouble. He also solved the problem, but I don't think he's going to be feeling very good for a little while, is he? I hope you enjoy the next story. Bye for now.